Welcome, dreamers, to the Dreamweaver Tales, your cozy corner for stories that soothe the mind and help you drift gently into sleep. Whether you've had a long day or find it hard to quiet your thoughts at night, our tales are here to guide you into a world of calm, wonder, and imagination. So, settle in, close your eyes, and let your journey into dreams begin. Whispers of the Valley. On the tranquil outskirts of a bustling city lay Willow End, a historic suburb nestled among gentle hills that rolled on like green waves beneath a sky always brushed with cloud and birdsong. Here, time seemed to linger. Cobbled lanes wound between stone cottages, their slate roofs patched with moss and lichen, and gardens overflowed with lavender, foxglove, and climbing roses. The village green, circled by ancient chestnut and linden trees, was the heart of a community bound by quiet trust and generations of shared routine. Neighbors greeted one another with easy smiles. A cup of tea was often all it took to set the world right. But beyond the hills, the city's appetite for land and profit grew. A vast property corporation set its sights on Willow End, eager to transform it into a modern residential complex. Their director of sales, a shrewd, calculating man named Mr. Blackwell, knew that open pressure would fail. So he arrived incognito, as Mr. Blake, a modest new neighbor who claimed to have left a busy legal career for the countryside. Mr. Blake rented a small cottage with a blue door and filled it with ordinary furnishings. He fit in smoothly, always ready with a friendly word. Soon, he quietly let it be known he had legal experience and offered free advice to anyone who asked. He listened to the elderly's worries about inheritance, to young families about mortgages, to the shopkeeper about business prospects. With each group, he gently sowed different worries. To some, he spoke of burdens and obsolescence. To others, of opportunity and the need for progress. To others still, he warned of change forced by outsiders. As weeks passed, trust in the valley began to fray. Whispers replaced laughter, neighbors grew cautious, and old friends eyed one another with growing suspicion. The green grew quiet, the pub's chatter subdued. Where once there had been warmth and belonging, now there was tension and guarded words. The old chestnut trees, whose branches had shaded generations of picnics and cricket matches, now seemed to arch over a quieter, more uncertain village. Finally, the villagers called a meeting in the stone hall. Mr. Blake attended, quietly seated at the back. The room, usually filled with gentle voices, soon rang with raised ones. Long-held grievances surfaced, and neighbors, stoked by the worries Mr. Blake had kindled, began to argue fiercely, accusing, resenting, defending. Sharp words cut through the hall. Trust seemed to shatter. Mr. Blake watched, silent and satisfied, as the community unraveled. When the meeting ended in anger, he slipped away, convinced his task was done and the residents would soon sell, divided and defeated. That night, as rain tapped the cottage roofs and the hills breathed in the soft darkness, a quiet transformation began. Alone in their homes, the villagers lay awake, replaying the meeting in their minds. Through the open windows drifted the night air, scented with honeysuckle and damp earth, and the distant call of a nightingale in the hedgerows. In the hush before sleep, each remembered the years of shared joys, the hands that had helped raise fences, the laughter that had filled their gardens, the warmth of belonging. One by one, a gentle resolve stirred inside them, a recognition that the anger was not their true nature, that resentment brought no comfort, and that what mattered most was the connection they had nearly lost. Tea. By morning, the rain had given way to a pale, golden light. Mist hung low over the meadows, blurring the edges of the cottages and softening the world. The river at the edge of the village gleamed silver, and the chestnut trees dripped quietly onto the green. As the day unfolded, something subtle and beautiful happened. Neighbors, moved by the quiet wisdom of the valley itself, began to reach out. Mrs. Penrose, whose soft cakes had once sweetened every gathering, tucked a note of apology and a fresh loaf of bread into a basket and left it on the marshal's doorstep. The marshal's little boy, Tom, picked a posy of wild primroses and carried them to old Mr. Cotterill, who had scolded him just the day before. The Cotterills, in turn, baked scones and brought them to the shopkeeper, whose weary smile brightened at the sight. The shopkeeper, heart lightened, placed a bowl of toffees on the counter with a sign that simply read, "For friends old and new." In gardens, neighbors paused at the fence, offering shy greetings and awkward, heartfelt words. "I'm sorry for what I said," murmured more than one, as hands were extended and grasped in forgiveness. In the pub that evening, the landlord quietly poured an extra round, and the regulars raised their glasses in a silent toast to peace. Children, sensing the change in the air, gathered beneath the chestnut trees, their laughter and games echoing across the green, chasing away the last traces of Tensio. Nature, too, seemed to join in this quiet healing. Robins flitted through the hedges, singing from the garden walls. The air was bright with the scent of grass and new blossom. Bees droned lazily among the apple trees. In the fields, lambs frolicked and called to each other, and swallows darted low over the meadows, stitching the sky with their graceful flight. The world felt softer, as if the very land was taking a gentle breath, content to watch its people find their way back to one another. The gestures of reconciliation grew. A hand-delivered letter here, an offer to help in the garden there. Old Mr. Cotterill invited the Marshalls for tea beneath his ancient pear tree, and a group of neighbors gathered to mend the cricket pitch, their voices mingling in shared purpose. Mrs. Penrose opened her kitchen to children wanting to learn how to bake, and the shopkeeper started a pay-what-you-can day, drawing smiles and gratitude from all. News of Mr. Blake's departure drifted through the village like the morning mist, but no one lingered on his memory. The valley's heart, patient, enduring, reasserted itself, not through grand declarations, but through the slow, natural healing that comes when people remember their true bonds. Nights grew warmer, and the evening air was filled with the gentle chorus of frogs and the distant lowing of cows. Moonlight silvered the cobblestones and painted the rooftops in soft, forgiving light. As dusk gathered once more, Willow End glowed beneath the sky. The air was sweet with the scent of grass, and the gentle murmur of voices rose from the green, now filled with stories and laughter again. The day's worries slipped away, replaced by the subtle warmth of community, of forgiveness, of belonging. Even the old chestnut trees seemed to stand a little taller, their roots deep and strong, their branches sheltering all beneath them. Now, as you settle for the night, let your breath match the valley's calm. Trust can falter, but it can always be renewed. With each quiet moment, each kind word, each shared cup of tea, the world grows softer and more familiar. Sleep now, knowing that even after discord, harmony returns, and that with the dawn, Willow End and your own heart will greet the morning anew. Thank you for letting us share this magical story with you. We hope it helped you relax, unwind, and bring a little peace to your night. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the Dreamweaver Tales so you won't miss more tales to soothe your soul and inspire your dreams. Until next time, sleep well, dream deeply, and let your imagination carry you wherever it wishes to go.